it's me, Arnold Logical Art, and before we start this video, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit lost when I'm talking, just it's been a long time since I recorded a video like this, but anyway, let's start. Hello guys, it's me, Arnold Logical Art, and today's video, I'm going to make a big cleanup of my room. I just think that the first video of my comeback on the internet will be about sharing a little bit of cleanup around the room and kind of a reset of everything before we start anything new in the craft or any sort of something new in the craft. Before doing that, we need to clean up some things in my room. It's not as big of a cleanup, just like in the video that I started March with. This may remind you of this video, but it's a completely different video. I'm going to try different ways to show you how to clean up things without it being boring for you all. So there's going to be different parts in the video where the angle of the camera will be changed, and the reasons because it's the way I'm going to show you some things that the angle of the camera will help you to see more. Starting off, we're going to start off with clothes, because during the month of July, I don't know if it's really going to be this month or in August, but I'm going to change my drawers into the old one that my mom has that doesn't need it anymore for school stuff, since I actually finished school this year. Let me show you all. This is going to be a long intro today because I need to talk about certain things. But here is my album. This is what I have from high school. I graduated high school this year, so this is the album that I have. I'll show you different stuff about high school also in this video because it's kind of my comeback from my break. So I'm gonna say some stuff from my break in this video, but it's not going to be a full blog just like you guys could expect, because I did one last year for my break. But for this year, I want to try something different for a comeback, like a proper comeback without doing any craft. Because if I come back and do a craft, it'll kind of be drastic, and I kind of want a slow comeback without any craft, just to clean up what's going on in my room and kind of try to make a new system that will work for when the crafts will come. Because as you already heard, my drawer will change, so the space is gonna change. The drawer is kind of smaller than the other one, but it's larger like this, but smaller like this. So some stuff will change in my room. I need to throw away lots of stuff that I don't need anymore. So you kind of see what I mean. Just a big cleanup to make sure that I'm not gonna be lost when I'm gonna begin some new crafts. So, and also for the intro, I want to show you guys something that I brought from my school. This is a bag that I actually painted on. It is a Sonic the Hedgehog inspired painting. I think you guys, if you know Sonic, you already know. And the day I recorded this, on June 23rd, it's their birthday today, so I'm gonna say happy birthday to Sonic with this bag. That's kind of coincidental because I haven't thought about his birthday, but when I checked today's date on when I recorded this video on June 23rd, well, I painted this as like the hedgehog. So you see the salmon, Chaos Emeralds, you see the ring, you see the famous classic wings on the ring, just like in the first Sonic game. I made it in my own way so that it has my own design. I included Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles. So yeah, that's what I did for this bag. It's like a retouch of the classic. So anyways, what else to talk about this intro? Today was going to be some stuff that you haven't seen before on this channel. First of all, the new intro and outro. Yeah, I've said it. It's a new intro and outro, and the reason is because I kind of want to update some stuff in my channel. Not really to change it, but to update it, so that it is in great time that we are today. So Yeah, so all of that said, I have nothing more to say except that there are some art that actually bring from my school that are actually in here. So in this video, we're going to see my art that I bring from school this year as well. So all of that said, let's start the big cleanup. Alright, the first thing that I want to do for this cleanup first will be my clothes, because in the drawer that I have right now, I have a broken drawer that I can't really put some stuff anymore because it's gonna go down. It's gonna crash into the other drawer and some clothes falls off, and the drawer that is broken, when you have some clothes in it, I wasn't able to close it. And my cat Oreo, if you don't know him, he's very on the double side, if you know what I mean. He does kind of messed up things, and he kept trying to open up the drawer to be inside of it. And so yesterday I tried to get out the clothes of that drawer and put it in the bag so that this cat that is on my window right now doesn't do anything in that drawer. And that's why I'm gonna start off with this. So right now the camera will be in a different angle so I can show you off what I plan to do. Alright, so right now it is a different angle, but I may change it. You don't see what I have right now, but it's a basket full of clothes that I need to fold. But before folding them, I want to make a little bit of cleanup in one of my drawers, because there are some stuff that I can't put in a bag right now because right now we're in summer. So for clothes that are harder to wear in summer, I'm gonna put them in bags. In one bag. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to put all my hot pajamas out. At the same time, I can show you all my clothes. That's one of my goals of this video as well. Oh boy. Okay, all of my hot pajamas. The other shirts that I have in my pajamas are actually not hot, so okay, so right now let me show you my pajamas. I have this one, I have this one, this one, this one. You get the drift. And there's also this one that I actually don't have to put in the bag because I can wear it during summer too. So okay. So but right now let me bring out this bag, and let's hope that my cat won't be in the closet. I'm not trying to get out that bag. I already heard him going down the window. Oh boy, okay. So, just to let you know, this isn't a throw-out bag. This is a bag to keep some clothes that I don't need right now to wear at the time that my mom will give the old drawer that she has that is in her room. So, yeah. And why she wants to give me that for old drawer is because, as you heard from the beginning of the video, this one drawer in it's one of my drawers that actually broke, so that's why she wants to give me her old one. But right now I'm putting them in a bag. Some of the clothes that I actually have can actually live in one of the drawers are pens. There's a drawer that I actually put pens in it, and I think it will stay in there because we don't actually do a big matter to the organization. It's just that I need to fold my shirts and everything, so then I can have some space to put my shorts. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna bring down my t-shirts because these are very nice. t-shirts of my high school. I plan to make, not to put anything on them, but kind of create like a decoration that only has my t-shirts and kind of put it on my ceiling or on the wall that is over here that I'm pointing. That is something that I can keep somewhere else. What I'm gonna do is that I'm going to make a special folding for them so that I know that we're going to be somewhere else at the time being, and gonna put like a memorable thing with my t-shirts from the school. And I even have a t-shirt from the graduation shirt t-shirt that I actually have one. So I folded them differently so then I know that there are memorable shirts that I need to keep. And also the Constitution one I need to actually put it in the memorable too. It's the biggest shirt. So this is gonna be like the middle shirt. Or I could buy like a big canvas. I actually have a big canvas. Putting some nails into them and kind of put the t-shirts on the canvas. Painting the canvas first in a complete color that is, I think, blue. I have some paint in there. I actually could paint it. Let it dry completely. And then putting the shirts on with some nails. I think it's going to be a good memorable thing as a decor. So I'm keeping them. Memorable t-shirts from the school. The graduation t-shirt, and on the back 26 because it's the year I'm graduating. It has all the students' names on them, but I'm not gonna show the names because it's personal to them and it's private. Anyway, you already know my name. That's the importance for you. Only to know my name. Anyways. Do I have any t-shirts? Oh, another one of them. I actually wore it during sports class. I actually like to wear it during sports class because it has the STM logo on it. So I was like, oh, during sports I'm gonna wear that to show that I'm from this school, but I'm not gonna wear it for sports class during my studies for becoming an art teacher. I'm gonna keep it as a memorable t-shirt. I'm not going to wear it anymore because of that. It's the baddest t-shirt. Like I have 2 blue marine t-shirts. I have 2 black t-shirts of the school in vanilla blue. This was supposed to belong to my little sister, by the way. But it was too big for her, so she gave it to me. But anyways, there are going to be some shirts that I'm going to throw away because they're too old. It's like this one. This one has a hole in it. Any shirts that has a hole in it, I'm throwing away. I don't use them for paint because there are holes, so you're gonna see through it. So this is throw away. I have a bag for it in a closet in a way, so I'm gonna put all of the old shorts that I don't use in that bag later on. Because there's going to be more clothes. Anyways, ta-da! And there's also some clothes that have holes in it that is in the other basket under that one. So what am I gonna do the next wash up with my clothes? I'm going to throw away the ones that have holes. And at the same time, it gives more space for new t-shirts too. So that's why I'm also doing that. Anyways. Also, there's one of them that I think I'm going to throw away, even though I don't really like it. But the reason why, it's very beautiful though, but has a hole. Bye. Anyways, I'm gonna buy new shirts. If there's one similar to this one, I'm going to buy it because it's very beautiful, like design. It was the wait. I need to make something funny. T-shirt. You were the greatest clothing of all time, but you have a hole, so I need to throw you away. Oh, I think I found one of them that have a hole. Oh my god. I just found overalls. One here, one here, one here. Bye. This was also one of my greatest clothing too. It's a nice color. Nice color of clothing. I'm gonna go away. I'm going to miss you, but you have holes. Bye. I have all the Memro t-shirts over here, and I think what I'm gonna do is that definitely I finished this part. Okay, so now that the part of the clothing is done for the video, I'm going to move on to the art of this shelf. Doesn't look really just like how it was in March. As you can see, it has changed a bit, but I'm planning to make something new on this shelf, and it's on this level, not the other ones, but at the same time it will clear the other ones. So what I'm planning to do for this top to make it clear, I want to make a kind of a you know, like in the museums, there's like people who put some art into standums, like on stands, like a sort of I don't know what it's called, but like it's a place in a museum where you put a lot of arts of the same artist. I kind of want to do that, but with my art over here, and put some of the stuff that is on the shelf as decor on my desk. So that means that a lot of art on my desk will move on over here. Hello guys, so in this part I decided to 3 days later to do another kind of cleanup in this area. The first day was to clean up the drawer of the clothes I had, and kind of cleaned up a little bit the shelf. But 3 days later I actually thought about doing a whole cleanup of the shelf, like the whole thing, and throwing away a lot of stuff. So I can see I've been through all through the shelf, including the bottom one, the very bottom. But I did the most on the three shelves, like the top one, the middle one, the middle bottom one, I call it this way. As you would see, the camera angle changes a lot through this because I kind of wanted to show you all the whole process of how I clean up my stuff. So I go by one, and I try to throw away as much as I can. There are some stuff that I actually try to tell myself that I need to donate them. Not none of the stuff or to donate, but it is enough to actually clear space. At the end, I'm going to show you all in the outro how it looks like, the end results on the shelf, and it looks fantastic. So in the outro, I'm going to look like not like a before after thing, but more like the end results of the shelf, the part besides the shelf, the drawers, even my desk, everything around, so that you guys can see of how beautiful it is. The thing is because I needed a whole cleanup during my vacation, because as you know, I'm going through ending high school and going to study to become an art teacher, and so I told myself that doing the whole cleanup will help kind of see which space I can use to put some of my study stuff. There is though a space that is a little bit like kind of cluttered, but the reason is because school was ending. High school was ending, and I had to put away of the binders I actually have. So that's why it's a little bit cluttered. But when I'll begin to study in arts, then a lot of the binders will get away and it will clear up even more space to put more stuff. Eventually, a lot of stuff from the shelf got away to donate or to throw away, or just to put them somewhere else, where I'm saying to myself, yeah, this is better somewhere else. At the end of the day, there's one shelf that I know that all of my art stuff are here. I clean all the sketchbooks, markers, all the markers that I have, the paper craft, like the stuff you use on the shelf. And then there is one of the shelves that I decided to put makeup stuff and then display art stuff, because I said to myself, if I would display art stuff on the shelf, would be the top one and the one below it. And as you can see, before I actually wanted to make like a special display on the top shelf, but it didn't end up as I planned. It was kind of looked like it was cluttered to me, so I decided to do something else, not to do a display, but just to create a space where I can put some art stuff. I know I won't see them, but I displayed a little bit of stuff, just a little bit, not to make them look cluttered, but to make like beauty a little bit on my shelf. And so while cluttering a lot around my room, I learned some stuff. There's a saying that says that how the room is in your space kind of reveals how you've been lately. And since it was the end of the school year, and most importantly and precisely this was my last high school year, I'm not going to high school next year. It is to study to become an art teacher. And so it was none like the other school years that I actually had, because the past was like, oh, it's another school year, you feel just like you level up, but this time you're like, no, I'm not going to normal school anymore. And so I said to myself, this is a good time to go through my stuff and throw away the old stuff that I had from the past and just creating a new path this way. This was a way to kind of going through that transition by throwing away a lot of old stuff and keeping the stuff that I know I'm gonna use, and creating new space to put new memories in. And so that's why I didn't want to restart doing content by doing art. I wanted to kind of have like a closure of high school in this video, because a lot of stuff happened. There was the prom, there was the diploma, It was buying, not buying the dress, but buying the stuff for the dress. It was cutting my hair to kind of have a new hairstyle. So if you have noticed already, I have the bottom of my hair blue now. Even I did the profile picture of my YouTube channel even before I started coming back from my break. I just want this video to be like a comeback, a good comeback, by actually cleaning up a lot and talking to you guys about my break. So to talk a little bit about it, because I don't want to review all of it yet, just because there are some stuff that are personal and I don't want to reveal that. But and I think that you guys already obviously know that June was like one of the most stressful months, because there were exams, there were graduation day, there was prom, lots of stuff. And also in May was a lot too, because there were like a lot of last stuff to learn, a lot of exams and everything. And so the number one reason why I did this break is because I knew that working from my YouTube channel at the same time would put a lot more stress than usual. So I decided to just step away from YouTube, as I know that as I went through the end of the year, the end of the school year to be precise. Now that the school year is ending, I know that I haven't returned at the end of June like I usually do, but the reason is because I want to have like a full week that I'll just like, having the time to relax and not thinking about some other stuff, and also to clean up. And it was like a time for me to relax and to say to myself, oof, it's the end, and having a bit of fun before returning back. But like, when am I gonna return? It's not gonna be stressful, because other videos I'm going to come are going to be special, because I'm planning to make makeovers of stuff again and to do new projects, whatever is on my phone or on paper, on craft paper or 3D or painting over some stuff. It's going to be chaotic, but not too chaotic enough that you can say, oh, she does a lot for the month. And if I can, I'll do a TikTok compilation of mini videos during the month of July or August, but it will mostly be August, I feel. But like, you can guess that I went through a lot. A lot of stuff happened, and I actually realized something. This school year was something. A lot of stuff happened, like a lot of stress, but good stress, not bad stress. It was chaotic, but in a good way. Like, there was the pictures for the graduators, including me, and there were a lot of thinking too, and a lot of stress to also be accepted in the school I'm gonna be to becoming art teacher. So, but anyways, even though this school year was chaotic and it's in a good way, I just think that it was a good time for now to just clean up my mind before doing any art projects. So, all that said, let's get to the outro.